different venue, obviously. We are in a car, but this is not exactly the tour video I wanted to do and that Devin wanted to show everybody. But unfortunately, while we were getting ready to open up the camper and get everything put together so we could show y'all what it looked like, we realized that one of the slide outs was not working. And it is on its way to the shop right now. So it is going to probably be out of commission for a little while, which is okay. I mean, right now we are just trying to get everything situated before we can move into it. But full disclaimer, Devin did buy this camper before him and I met. He's had it for a few years. He has actually already traveled in it with a couple of his friends for work. He's been to Washington, California, driven all the way back home. So it has had some miles put on it. He has already done a couple of adventures, and when we got together, it got pretty serious. It was a discussion that was going to be our new life, that we were going to become pretty minimalistic in what we needed and move into it. So that is obviously what we're working towards. It's the goal of redoing the house and getting into this camper. I do have a couple of video clips that we can show you about what it does look like on the inside, but it is not the full thing. I do have some video clips on the outside, and obviously it's going to show that the slide out doesn't work. But yeah, so hopefully once it gets fixed, we can show you the nice new and improved Big Country camper. Stay tuned. Alright, so here Devin is getting everything hooked onto the truck so we can get it pulled out and over to the shop. Unfortunately, his friend Dave is helping us out at the moment because he does have a gooseneck trailer that we can hook it onto. This is a new setup to us. Just got it put on the camper not very long ago, so they're trying to figure out how to do it. It was fairly entertaining to me. But yeah, Dave's a great friend. He helped us with it. And then Johnny, who is Devin's mom's neighbor, came over and helped us a little bit. I didn't realize how many people it was going to take, but it was pretty interesting to see the process that they were going through to get it put onto the trailer.
It don't look like it's on the ball. Find out, pick it up, and then raise the jack and see if it's like in the... It's weird the way it's sitting. I've never seen the other one sit like that.
All right, so this is the inside of the camper, or at least the parts I could get to. It came with this beautiful TV. The kitchen, like I said, is nice and spacious. This is the slide out that is broken, unfortunately. So I couldn't quite get back into the bedroom. I tried to open it a little bit so you could see. We obviously haven't been in for a while since we cleaned it out, but it's a typical camper bedroom combo. Nice big king size bed. If the slide out would open, I would show you a little bit more. But this is the beautiful kitchen. So it is a gas burner stove, which is great. It's got this nice microwave and then a full-size oven, which is awesome because a lot of them we looked at don't have a full-size oven. It's got this really pretty center island where you can do your dishes or use as an actual countertop, a nice seating area to sit in, and a breakfast table to actually eat in. So I turned around at this angle to try to show you a little bit different perspective. It has this big, beautiful pantry that you can actually store quite a bit of stuff in and see what's in there. I wanted y'all to be able to see that part of the kitchen. Like I said, it is way more spacious than what we currently have. Now back to the outside of the camper. They did get it loaded on, thankfully, But I wanted to walk around and show you the outside side out perspective. So they're pulling in the back slide out right now. But if you look here at the front, you can see where it has beveled out, unfortunately. So that back one is being pushed in perfectly fine, but this front one here is not working.
Yeah, that's good. Must be working.
You got your brake on, right?
I hope so.
I think Johnny sure hopes so too.
Hope it don't swap my truck because I ain't got my airbag for it.
I don't think I should worry about that.
As far as it goes.
No, the f***ing battery's shot on it.
Yeah, you better get.
No, it's not. Ever since the f***ing Montage my level system, it's never worked right.
It levels by itself.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a little pop, like just a little crooked, whenever I did it, when I first bought it, and I took it up to Montage, had to mess with it, it started doing this. It never done when I first bought it.
Problem. You get these guys delivering in my shop with a semi, they'll park out in the street on me and unload in the street. Nope, you can't back in and I'm not accepting the load. I can back the truck in there, you should be able to back the truck in there. Especially if you own the You waste too many fly nuts for me. That's the first thing that goes wrong. How's that not bad?
So I realized while I was editing, I didn't have a conclusion for our RV tour because we took it to the shop and it has a little bit more than what we thought. And so Devin is getting it fixed, working through whatever we have to. And then we got distracted by looking at new RVs. And I mean, one had a closet bigger than the current closet I have now. It was overwhelming. I did not realize like how big they were, how big they could get. And I mean, we looked at toy haulers so we could put the bikes in it. And if we went anywhere and have a patio and a place for the dogs. And it was nice to look at, but it's one of those things where now we are really having to sit and decide what we want to do. We're trying to figure out, do we keep this camper? Do we get a new camper? Do we just kind of wait and see what happens in the next year with the home remodel, with where we actually want to go, if we want to, you know, stay and buy land here and just live off of it, or if we're going to travel a whole lot. So it kind of opened our eyes to what the possibilities are going to mean and what we're going to have to decide. But we are one step closer to getting into that lifestyle, to becoming more minimalistic than what we are. So it was an adventure, that is for sure. It was an interesting day. I learned a lot. I saw a lot of really cool things, and hopefully we'll know a little bit more after we get this RV back. Thanks, guys.